is the Business Breakfast on the UAE's #1 talk radio station.
Dubai Eye 103.8.
Here in the studio, though, is Vishwajit Patil. He's the Senior Executive Officer of Nuvama in DIFC. It's an Indian company, been around for 25 years, listed on the stock market there, just set up in DIFC. Vishwajit, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, both of you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Right.
Good morning to listeners, too.
Nuvama is new to DIFC, but you are not. You've been here for about 15 years or so with the likes of HSBC and Credit Suisse and others. But you've set up shop with Nuvama. Essentially, you're going after the NRI market, aren't you? Non-resident Indians, but not just non-resident Indians. Looking at all the companies you've worked for here, they've been doing that for decades. So what's new and different?
So let me just quickly talk about my new entity, Nuvama Group, how they have been doing well in India and how it can be a different journey for me now from here. So if you see, Nuvama Group is one of the leading integrated wealth management platform from India, and the group is already listed on both the stock exchanges in India, NSE and BSE. As per the last quarterly reports, we are proudly managing assets, client assets worth USD $46 billion in India, and this is spread across close to 1.2 million clients in ultra HNI and affluent community, and 3,900 prosperous and ultra HNI families in India. So basically, Nuvama Private, the one I'm representing here, and we are registered in DIFC, is a private banking arm of Nuvama Group. And this arm is basically specialized in dealing onshore, offshore, global investment advisory for ultra HNI families across.
Which is great. But then I go through your LinkedIn profile and I see the likes of HSBC back in the day, Senior Associate Vice President for NRI Banking. Great, I'm sure they do a great job. You've been with Kotak Mahindra Financial Services in DIFC for 4 or 5 years, or 6 or 7 years. Kotak Mahindra Financial Services, DIFC. Again, I'm sure they have great NRI products, and I could go through Bank of Singapore and Credit Suisse as well. So many services targeting this market. What made you think, and your bosses in India think, right then, there's a gap in the market in Dubai to service NRIs? Because I can't see a gap.
So basically, if you look at it, the kind of integrated platform and solutions what we provide, it's not only a wealth management. We have estate planning, we have investment advisory, and there is a special division which specializes in alternative asset management also. So with this growth story in India, every NRI as well as global ultra HNI families want to have access to Indian markets through a DIFC or a GIFT City way, and we have enough good platforms available where we can give opportunities for our clients, be it NRI or be it global families who can come and have a growth story in India and get the opportunities to invest in India.
And I get that. There's huge appetite for investing in India here, whether it's a sovereign wealth fund or someone who's earning a few thousand dirhams a month and wants to save money. But back to my point, so many financial institutions have been doing that for years and decades. It's a crowded space.
So there we stand a little different. It's not only a regular, as I mentioned, is a wealth management platform. Our advisories go 360 degrees, where we are working across, making sure that we offer different various platforms, regulatory frameworks, allowing inbound and outbound services of investments, where ultra HNI families want to have access to global markets, as well as the international NRIs and global families want to have access to India. So the expertise what we have, that's definitely differs. And when we say we are one of the leading currently in the market with the kind of client network we have it and access, that clearly shows the kind of trust and faith markets and clients have it on us. And we are confident that we will bring that expertise through this new vehicle in DIFC, and this new entity will definitely make a difference to the portfolios and the clients' view across the various investment opportunities, be it global, be it India.
Let's talk about investing in the Indian stock market. Like many markets, it's come off over the past few days. The Sensex was up around about 82,000 points. Now it's about 79,000 points, just about to start trading today. But one of the most richly valued markets in the world. The bulls say that's because it's the fastest growing major economy in the world and you've got to pay for that growth. The bears say, no, all the good news is already priced in. It's priced for perfection. What's your message about the valuations on the Indian stock market at the moment?
So, as you rightly said, there is a vast opportunity of a growth, and it's one of the growing economy. And the stable government, which has been continuing for quite long, that is giving us opportunity to continue that and sustain that growth. And the kind of opportunities what domestic population is giving for the companies to grow, and the special access which we are allowing international markets.
Well, talk to me about that special access, because both Brandy and I can buy a Sensex ETF on any brokerage account. That's easy to do for any investor.
That's correct.
What hidden opportunities can a bank like yours offer that I don't get buying nifty futures?
So basically, there are regular traditional investment platforms which allows you to access different form of investment which you're already doing it. But our alternate asset management divisions can allow you to access listed, unlisted space. We can have opportunities in different forms. And
unlisted companies as well.
That's also there. So that helps you to really then access that market and have the extra alpha on your investments, and the potential of growth can be there.
Oh, extra alpha. We like that. Finally, what's the entry point for a private bank? You're talking about high net worth individuals, NRIs, $1 million of assets, $10 million of assets?
We will be targeting between $5 to $10 million client equities, which will be our target segment of clients, which is ultra HNI, and that should be the dollar assets what we'll be talking about.
Well, there are plenty of those in Dubai at the moment, as you well know, and I'm sure many of them in your Rolodex. Congratulations on setting up in DIFC. The thoughts of Vishwajit Patil, their Senior Executive Officer of the newly opened Nuvama Private in DIFC.